Hi ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Sorensen and welcome to our May market update. So only a couple of months left in the end of this financial year and some really good results over the last couple of weeks. So we'll bring you up to speed. Number 5 Callaroo Road at San Remo. So this was the third opportunity I've had to sell this property in my career up here, and this property here sold prior to auction for $550,000. It was a renovated 3-bedroom home with a study on that property there. Now another property that we took to the market was number 20 Settlement Drive at Wadalba. This was a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage design. This property also sold to first home buyers prior to auction. And now the great thing about this property here was you can really see the difference that styling and preparation makes. And in the marketplace right now, whilst the days on market is creeping out for a lot of properties there, we're finding the ones which are really well presented, much like the ones that we're here today at, are really popular with buyers, and they're not having too much trouble getting traction and getting offers early and still selling prior to auction. So our clearance rate here is still above 70% prior to auction, which is well above the Sydney average currently. Now you may remember a few months ago we were selected by Allworth Builders to sell their display homes up here on Matcham Road at Woongarra, and we had 4 homes to sell, 4 display homes, as well as a parking lot which was a land registered block of land. So all those properties have now been sold. So the land sold for $350,000 for a modest portion of land, and the houses varied in price from $650 to over $700. So good quality homes up here are still fetching really good quality prices as well, which really leads me into where we're at here today. Now this property here is number 37 Ellalong Way at Woongarra. Now this is a beautiful property. It's 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage design with all the extras. Really good quality fittings and fixtures throughout, as well as the plantation shutters. Now this property here, located in Woongarra, is going to be a prime property for first home buyers from Sydney. We see a lot of people that like this type of design, as well as retirees who want to sort of downsize from a bigger home to something which is a modest 4-bedroom, but with nothing spared, I guess is the best way to describe it. Now this one here is a short walk to schools in a really sought after suburb, and we're kicking this off with a price guide of $650,000, so we'll keep you posted on how this goes over the coming weeks also. Another great property to tell you about this week is number 47 Allura Avenue at Buff Point. Now this one's been listed by Dean Gilmore. It is in impeccable condition, this particular property. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 3-car garage design. Now one of the things I love about this home here is being in Buff Point, it's a waterside suburb right on the edge of the lake there, so it's got a really great temperature throughout the year. Dean's taking this one to the market using the auction method, and he's got a price guide on this one of $670,000. So we'll keep you posted on how that one goes over the coming weeks also. Okay, so some breaking news. As we record this, there was an article from APRA, which is the lending body which controls all of the banks. Now what they've done is they've actually taken the lending restrictions off of the banks so they can lend as much money as they want to investors now. They previously had a 10% cap for investor loans, which they were doing, and they did that a couple of years ago. They brought that in to slow down the market because they thought it was getting overheated and they wanted first home buyers to get a chance. So given that the amount of lending to investors has tapered off now, they feel that now's a good time to throw the gauntlet back open and let the investors in. So I'm unsure whether that's going to change things for us up here on the Central Coast. It's a little bit too soon to say, given it's only just happened in the last 48 hours. But you know, I would say that what we're going to see again is probably an influx of investors coming into the market, given that the rates are there and banks are freely lending again. So whilst the amount of money that banks can lend has changed a little bit because their restrictions are a little bit tighter, obviously this means that they don't have a cap. So they're not going to be worried about, are we at the 10% level yet and slowing down. Now they're just going to be opening their books, and possibly we're going to see a surge in prices if more investors come into the market. Anyhow, we'll keep you posted on any of those changes as they do happen. My name's Andrew Sorensen. Thanks for watching.